Well, good afternoon. Today is 18th of April 2024, and while I'm having this discussion about what is going on presently with TransLink, go-card and other issues in Brisbane, I have actually raised the subject of the public transport fares in Brisbane, and incidentally I got one of my own movies in the background so that I don't breach any copyright. And comparing the system here, say with Sydney for example, which is a very fair comparison. I have raised the subject on my own Facebook page and in the group that I have, which got 7,500 members in it, and also on a couple of other Facebook pages, and I've raised the issue with the LNP in Brisbane to get the matters raised and some promises made. And I know political promises are not over reliable at times, but let's give an example here. Now in Sydney, a senior card holder can travel all day on buses, trains, trams and ferries and pay no more than $2.50. And yet yesterday I travelled around on a relatively simple journey, some journeys, not a great deal. I ended up just going from Ipswich to Kippering and Redcliffe and down to Scarborough and out to Mitchelton and back home again. It cost me over $10, and I'm a senior citizen, and in other words a seniors card holder. So I paid, let's just say, 400% more than I would have paid in Sydney. In other words, instead of $2.50 I paid over $10. Now I also understand, for example, I know for sure that in Adelaide seniors card holders get their travel for free, and I do mean free, after peak hours and all day Saturday, Sunday and public holidays. I know for example when I flew to Adelaide, I had been told by Trans Adelaide, actually the operator, simply tell the driver when you get to the airport and get on the bus, he will allow you to travel free into the city and you obtain a pass. Well, what it really is, they can give you a card, and if you use the transport during the peak hours, for example, you'll pay a fare. But if you're travelling all day or around the place, as I've been saying, on all the trams and trains and buses, you pay nothing. And I understand there is a cap on transport fares in Melbourne, and I think in Perth as well. So I have urged the Queensland LNP, the opposition in other words, to raise the subject with the government. I commented directly, you might say, or at least via the messenger system, to TransLink and Queensland Rail, and as I say, there's going to be a state election in October of this year, and so I've been urging the opposition to push this concept of the Sydney style $2.50 cap for travel, or that's the best, by the way, but the second best would be the Adelaide system, where you travel free off peak and all day Saturdays, Sundays and public holidays and the like. So I just hope anyway that there will be a certain amount of support, and the people will start to come on board, as it were, with that. and I'd like to hear from people. In other words, I'd be quite happy to have civil and polite comments, and not looking for any kind of abuse, of course, from people, but I think there'd be widespread support out there for people to have a better and fairer fare system, I'll put it to you that way, in Brisbane. So whatever your politics, it doesn't matter to me how you vote, but that's one of the things that if anyone who's viewing this is able to contact their local member, that would help. And so we'll leave it at that for now, but thank you for viewing.